Hello, Prague. So I understand you're going to be the host for a video series called The Stories from the Edge of Life on YouTube. Is that correct?
Yes, Jennifer, we're going to be launching a YouTube channel to increase awareness about hospice and palliative medicine.
And you founded Palliative Care Network in 2007, and you've kind of worked behind the curtain. So what's prompting you to come out into the open now and be the face of it?
Well, it's definitely not by choice. It is the need of the hour. It's very interesting. Recently, I've had two experiences where a friend and an acquaintance have approached me for guidance for the family member who had a terminal illness. In fact, the second one was just last week since we last spoke. And they both needed guidance in terms of what they needed to do for their loved one to get the best care. So it was an eye-opener for me. We have yet to cover a lot of ground, Jen, in increasing awareness about what hospice is, what palliative care services provide and offer the patients, and the difference they can make in their lives and the lives of the patients. So it's not a want, but it's more of a need.
I can understand that. And I see you've dressed very formally today. You're even wearing a tie.
Yeah, this whole role is a new adventure, and it's definitely not something that is within my comfort zone. I'm a typical doctor, used to going and seeing patients and doing my job. So I am doing this more out of the desire to increase the awareness of the services. And I hope that the stories will help the audience understand the value that these services bring. So I do intend to wear this tie to remind me why I'm doing this. It was actually given to me by a patient. So that's going to keep me on track.
It's interesting. I believe you mentioned that in your book, Stories from the Edge of Life.
Yes, I did mention it in my book. I took care of a patient who was dying, and every day I would go to see him, he would comment about my ties. So later on, I found out that he used to work in the men's section of a department store chain. And after he died, I received a box in my mail sent by his daughter with this tie in it. She wrote that she had asked her to mail me the tie that he had picked for me. You can do these fancy things online these days. I have worn it probably just once or twice for some major occasions, but I just didn't feel that they were worthy of me wearing this very prized possession of mine. So I think this particular platform is the right fit. And if I get nervous, this will be a good reminder for me to get back on track and focus on the mission.
What a touching gift. Thank you for sharing about that. Do you have any parting thoughts?
Right. Just like with PCN, Jennifer, I would like to invite patients, their families, and my colleagues to share their experiences in the form of stories so we can increase awareness of what these services are and what they offer and what we actually do when we offer these services to patients and their families. Also, if there are my patients or their family members that I've connected with in the past, I would love to reconnect with them.
Wonderful. I hope we can reconnect with many people that you've touched in the past. That would be wonderful.
Right. And I'm also banking on volunteers like yourself and others in our field to hopefully help me out in spreading the message.
Absolutely. Thank you, Parag.
Thank you, Jen.
Did you like this story? If so, please subscribe to this channel and like and share the video. Want more? Buy the book, Stories from the Edge of Life, available now on Amazon for more stories like this. All proceeds support Palliative Care Network, a nonprofit dedicated to alleviating suffering and improving the quality of life for patients facing end-of-life issues. Consider extending your contribution by donating through the link below. Thank you for your support.